Hello, 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 and welcome to today's Pep Talk. I'm your host, Dr. Ellis, here today. I am your guide, I'm your teacher, but most importantly, I'm your friend. So thank you for tuning in on today's Pep Talk. For those who don't know, it stands for Pastor Ellis Powell, teacher, author, life coach. So thank you for being here on today as we're here enjoying lunch and learn. It's where we eat, feed the stomach, but also esoterically and metaphysically, we feed the mind, which is what it's all about. All right? That's where our true growth comes from. So, anyway, today is, Tuesday. Yeah, today is Tuesday. Welcome to August. Yeah, welcome to August. Today is August 4th. So, thank you for tuning in on today. All right, got my pen and notes and brought my word on today. I want to make sure we get right down to it. Hey, today I want to talk to you a quick lesson. We should be able to get done with it today. Called The Elements of a Success Plan. The Elements of a Success Plan. All right? So, you can come up with any plan, but for it to be successful, these are 10 elements I want to give you. So I guess I'll call today the 10 elements. How about that? The 10 elements of a success plan. Now, before we get down to it, I want to, at least far as I can tell, I want to give you the first success plan I've ever seen in the Bible. And that comes from Joshua chapter 1. We'll look at verse 5 through 9. And this is where I grabbed the 10 elements from. Joshua 1, 5 through 9 says, God is telling Joshua, you've already told him that his servant Moses is dead. For those who don't know, Joshua was Moses' assistant, almost like his second man in charge. Now Moses died. Now, obviously, Joshua is now elevated. And verse 5 says, no man shall be able to stand before you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I'll be with you. I will not leave you nor forsake you. Verse 6 says, I want you to get this. Verse 6 says, be strong and of good courage. For to this people you shall divide as inheritance the land which I swore to their fathers to give them. Verse 7, hear what I'm saying. Only be strong and very courageous. Didn't he already say that? Yep, so clearly he's making a point. God is making a point to Joshua. Only be strong and very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may prosper wherever you go. This book of the law, so this book has laws that is governing his life, that God has put in place, natural laws, spiritual laws, success laws he's put in place. This book of the law should not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. If it's written, it's already law. Understand? For then you will make your way prosperous. Watch this. And then you will have good success. So he's given him a plan, a success plan. I'm here today to give you the 10 elements of a success plan. All right? In verse 9, have I not commanded you, watch this, be strong and what? Very courageous. My God, he said it, 3 times. Be strong and very courageous. Do not be what? Afraid. Here's why. Because fear creates paralysis. Fear is the biggest enemy of us all at the end of the day. Fear. You heard the old saying, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. That's why it's good to be around some people who've accomplished some things. It's good to be around some people who have conquered some stuff, because you cannot conquer what you're not willing to confront. All right? So it's fear that is our biggest enemy. So be not afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So God is literally giving Joshua a success plan. All right? So here's the 10 elements of a success plan I want to talk to you about. First and foremost, he tells them at the end of the day that he says, for this people you shall divide as an inheritance the land which I swore to their fathers to give them. So first of all, God has given him purpose. In order for you to have a success plan, you gotta have a purpose. Whatever that is, your purpose probably not my purpose and vice versa. All right, your purpose probably not your spouse's purpose or your cousin or aunt or best friend, but you got to have a purpose. And the purpose is where I put it is pretty much it's the meaning of why you do what you do. You got to have that purpose. It's what gets you up early. It's what keeps you up late at night. You got to have, what's the meaning of it all? It must be some type of magnificent obsession that you just can't let it go. And I say that to say, I don't know, is it you can't let it go or it won't let you go. But whatever it is, it has become one with you. Whatever that thing that has become one with you, what is your purpose? And I understand some of you, and I'll be teaching on that real soon. Some of you saying, I don't know my purpose. I don't know what that is. I'm going to be showing you the next couple of weeks how to decipher that, how to discern that, how to discover that, all right? So the meaning, you got to have some type of meaning. You got to have some type of magnificent obsession. And the obsession is something that will pull us. It pulls, like I said, I don't know that today is you won't let it go or it won't let you go. I don't know if you're pulling it or is it pulling you, but you got to have purpose. What is that? Because life will do the old roller coaster to you, but you got to have purpose. Here's why. Because it's the influence. Now, people who live in the past, well, notice, they'll always pull back. In their conversation, they'll always revert to something happened in the past. They'll always bring the past up. Because why? At the end of the day, that influence in the past is still pulling them. All right? That's why they can't seem to move forward. They always seem to revert back to their past. All right? But you got to have purpose. Here's why. Because if not only will your past pull you back, then you'll always have distractions. And distraction will pull you from one side to the other side, but you still won't move forward. So your past will pull you back. Distractions, people wanting you to do this and pulling you here and pulling you there. Well, maybe I should do this and maybe I should do that. See, those are just distractions, and you're still not going anywhere. All right? But if you have a strong enough purpose, watch this, the purpose will pull you forward. Your past pulls you back, but distractions pull you to the side. But your future, if you have a purpose, it'll pull you forward. You got it? It'll pull you forward. And if it's strong enough, watch this, it'll even pull you through. Because you're going to have some bad days. All right? You're going to have some bad days. And if your purpose is not strong enough, you'll get stuck right in those bad days. All right? So you got to make sure you have something strong enough that'll pull you through those difficult moments that we all go throughout life. Jesus said, in this world you'll have trials and tribulations. But I believe those are the testing ground. Those are the preparation ground. Those are the things that gets us ready and built. All right? It's the resistance that makes us even stronger. All right? So the clearer it is, the stronger it pulls, whatever that purpose is. The more dynamic it gets into your heart and it gets into your soul. It allows you to focus, and it also allows you to use your imagination on how to achieve whatever that purpose you want to get. But it's the meaning of everything you do. It's the meaning. It's the purpose. All right? So that's number one element of a success plan. You got to have purpose. First thing God gave was purpose. You got to have a purpose. Without that, it's so easy for you to stop. It's so easy for you to quit and give up. All right? And number two, he says, the second thing he told me is be strong. Be of good courage. Be strong. Have good courage. He's talking about what? Self-confidence. You got to have self-confidence. That's number two in the 10 elements of a success plan. You got to have self-confidence. All right? And then you wonder, where does it come from? Well, it's easy. It's called self-confidence, all right? Like self-esteem, all right? So it comes from feeling good about yourself. That's all it does. It comes from feeling good about yourself. Now, I understand you saying, well, what if people didn't talk bad about me and I grew up in a bad home and dad talked about me, mom talked about me, siblings talked about me. When I went to high school, they talked about me. I don't feel really good about myself. Well, you can start differently today. And see, how you get self-confidence is simply by not neglecting small daily disciplines. That's all it is. See, people think success is actually the destination. Success is actually the journey. I'm successful daily, and that's how you wind up having a successful life. All right? It's not that I'm finally successful. Then watch this. It's not like you're saying, I'm finally successful, so now I can stop doing what I was doing. No, 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 no. Notice you still got to continue to do that. That which got you there is that which will keep you there. You got it? See, so you're successful along the way. You're not, well, when I get here, now I'm successful. It's amazing how people think. People think when I finally get this, make this much money, finally get this car, this house, now I'm successful. No, no. No, you just achieved that objective. You were successful as you continue to build toward that. All right? And now you just simply hit the mark. But you were successful all along the way. All right? So you got to have self-confidence. It comes through making sure you do not neglect the daily disciplines. And that's what it comes down to, being disciplined, ladies and gentlemen. Discipline. That's it. I tell you all the time, you can have it if you're willing to develop the habits. You can have more if you're willing to become more. All right? That's just how it is. It's about enlarging your capacity at the end of the day. All right? So, and the thing about it is, if you did your best that day, then you could have another one. You're gonna have some bad days. But if you're willing to do your best that day, say, hey, I got one day up under my belt. Good. That's successful. Now let's see, can you get 2 out of the deal? All right? Then once you get 2 out of the deal, see, can you get 3? And then once you get 3 out of the deal, see, can you get a week? Then you get 52 weeks in a year. If you got 1 week that you had a good week, that's success. Now let's see, can we get you 2 weeks? If you have 2 weeks, let's see, can we get you a month? Now you got 1 month you've been successful out of 12 months. You've been successful because you had none. Now you're on your way. See, so it's about building those daily disciplines and not neglecting the little stuff. The good book says, do not despise small beginnings. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good day, but no. See, you're despising it. You're not giving it the credit that it does. And then you wonder why you don't have self-esteem. It's okay to pat the old self on the back. Good job. Now let's go ahead and get it again. Let's do it again. Let's repeat that. Let's duplicate that. Let's replicate that. All right? That's what we're doing. All right? So once it becomes a day, then a week, then a month, now you can develop a plan for have a successful year. Well, you can't have a successful year. See, with that attitude, you won't. And we'll get to that. But yeah, with that attitude, you won't. Sure, you can. I didn't say every day was going to be good, but you can still have a good, successful year. Period. So, I mean, you got 365 days. Let's say you got 200 of those days good. Good year. 200 out of 160, 200 bad, 200 good, 165 not so good. Still had a successful year. Would you agree? And you would say, yeah. That's all I'm saying. You had, what, 12 months? 2 of them went so good. 10 of them was good. It's a good month. It's a good year. You had a good year. All right? So don't tell me you can't have it. But so you got to have purpose. You got to have self-confidence. The third element of a success plan you must have, and God gave Joshua a success plan, you must have enthusiasm. Oh, my gosh. You got to be excited about something. That's where your purpose come in. And then your self-confidence. You got to be excited. I didn't say you got to be excited about somebody else. You got to be excited about you and about what you're about to do. You got to be excited. So you got to have enthusiasm. And enthusiasm is 90% inside and 10% of outside. 90% outside. 90% inside and 10% outside. It's you. It's that fire. It's that passion. All right? That's in you. So you got to be excited. You got to be excited to get up in the morning and let's go get it. Let's go get it. But you also got to be excited that once you lay down after that hard day, you review and reflect on, okay, what I did, what I didn't do, and what I got to do tomorrow. All right? What I have to do tomorrow. But you're excited because I'm ready to get back at it again. Where's your enthusiasm? If you don't have any enthusiasm, that's not it. You won't be successful without enthusiasm. You got to have purpose. You got to have self-confidence. You got to have enthusiasm at the end of the day. And also, once you become so enthused, you'll become a fire. You'll become a torch that also ignite other people that comes in your path. All right? And then what you'll do, you'll wind up helping others become more genuine. And what's genuine? Real. Just being real. All right? Let's move on. Number 4 of the 10 elements of a success plan. You got to learn some expertise. You got to learn some expertise. He told him here. It didn't seem like it, but trust me, he told him here. He says, watch this. Only be strong and very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left. Don't turn from it. Don't neglect it. Become the best at it. Expertise. And my definition of expertise is really not willing to settle for nothing but the best. Expertise. Excellence is what it's all about. Do the best you can in communication and developing a better skill set. Have you decided yet, I'm going to become an expert in what I'm doing? What is it? And if you hadn't made a decision yet, then that's why you hadn't become successful yet. Because truth be told, it starts with a decision. You hadn't decided that I'm going to be an expert in this. All right? Trust me, they're not laying off experts. They're not getting rid of experts. Have you become an expert in whatever your field is? I don't care what it is. Mopping floors, cutting yards, data processing, accounting, whatever it is. Have you decided to become an expert? Then if not, you're already missing one element of the success plan. Yeah, you got purpose. Yeah, you got self-confidence. Yeah, you're excited, but you hadn't worked on your game at all. The good book says, study to show thyself approved. Yeah, once you work on your game, you'll get approved. Don't worry about it. Even if it's not from the people that you're with, trust me, that gift will make room for you. Have you become an expert? Did you read everything you can read and study whatever you need to study to get better at your field, your skill, your gift, your craft? What is that? What is that? 1, purpose. 2, self-confidence. 3, enthusiasm. 4, expertise. 5, I love number 5, preparation. Oh, it don't get no better than that. People say, oh, man, that dude lucky. No, baby. Let me get it for me for luck. Preparation plus opportunity equals luck. Got it. Be prepared. Then the opportunity showed. Preparation is major. Are you getting ready? See, what I love about people who are getting prepared, they're expecting something. People who are not prepared are not expecting anything. Therefore, they should not be disappointed when nothing shows up. Are you expecting something? Preparation. Yeah, preparation. Watch this. The decisions is all part of the process. Are you preparing for what? Success. We're talking about the 10 elements of a success plan. None of this stuff that I'll mention that you have to go to college for. None of this stuff here you have to take a test for. But all this stuff I'm saying you do have to develop. You have to develop these habits. And that is preparation. Watch this. Life doesn't waste time for the unprepared. It doesn't. It's like, well, I tell you what, we'll just wait for him to get ready. No, he should have been working on his game, getting ready. Matter of fact, an old saying say, don't get ready, be ready. But you have to be prepared. What are you preparing your life for? Real talk. And if not, then just be honest. I haven't made a decision yet. I'm not bit more ready. If opportunity knocked on my door today, I'm not ready. I got to go in there and change, put on the shirt, put on my shoes. If you're not ready, you should be already ready. Hey, come on in. Have a seat. Been waiting on you. Are you prepared? Then if not, then I suggest take this day to get mentally focused and make a decision. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. Whatever that may be, I'm getting ready for it. All right? So life doesn't waste time for the unprepared. What can I do to make sure I'm ready? That's what you should be asking yourself. Life doesn't give us, watch this, life doesn't give us what we want. Life doesn't even give us what we need. But life does give us what we deserve. You got to get this. Life gives us what we deserve. A man who begs all day, even prays all day, I want an apple tree, 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 I want an apple tree. The ground says, dummy, I would love to give it to you, but you just won't give me the seed. Give me the seed, and I'll give you the tree. Why? Because you deserve it. Just because you beg and plead for it all day, every day, don't mean you're going to get it. It doesn't work that way. Life does not give you what you want. Life doesn't give you what you need. Life gives you what you deserve. How about this? You get out what you put in. That's real talk, right? You get out what you put in. I was thinking the other week, the only man, or woman for that matter, that reaped success is the same person that sowed success. That's law. You can't reap what you didn't sow. So, as I said earlier, somebody says, "Well, this guy here is now successful." I'm telling you, the guy been planting success the whole time, and now you just seeing a harvest of it now. But he been planting it. You can't reap success until you plant success. Period. I'm giving you the 10 elements of it, of a success plan that God gave Joshua. Here's why. The reason life doesn't give us what we need, the reason life doesn't give us what we want, but life gives us what we deserve. Because why? You must pay for it. You got to pay for it. You got to pay for it. Life ain't going to give it to you on discount. Life don't mark things down. You got to pay it in full. But once you pay it in full, it's yours. You own it. Oh, I'm going to say it again. I love that. I just clicked up. You own it. No. When you pay for it, you own it. You O-W-N. You own it. It's yours. And once you own it, then you are O-N. You own it. But you paid for it. Most people are not willing to pay for it. They want people to give them something. See, but if people give you something, you don't own it. It was just given to you. I need you to own it. You got to pay for it. Big Mama said an old saying that was true. You probably had the same Big Mama I had. She said, baby, anything worth having, it's worth working for it. Working for it. Because now you own it. Now watch this. I'll say this slow. It's not what you get. That's cool. And some of your reasons for doing what you want to do and be successful is to get it. But that should not be your biggest reason. The biggest reason is not what you get, but it's what you become. See, once I become that, then I can get what I want. See, I'm not measured by what Jesus said. Jesus says a man's life is not based on his possessions. He ain't kidding. I didn't understand that years ago when I read in the Word of God. I said, what do you mean? A man's life is not based on his possession. Yeah, it is. If he got a lot of stuff, he got it going on. No. He got it going on. That's why he got a lot of stuff. Think about it. People say, well, he got a lot of stuff. That means he got it going on. No. He got it going on. That's why he has a lot of stuff. He's become it. It goes back to the people who win the lottery. They can get a lot of stuff, but if they had not become it, they lose it all. But if they become it, they retain it, and they get more. So you want to become it. It's not about the stuff. You could lose the stuff and still get that plus more back. It's not what you get. It's what you become. You got it? All right. So the reason that life won't give you what you need or what you want, because it only gives you what you deserve, because you got to what? You got to pay for it. You got to pay for it. All right? And it's law. Here's why. The scripture says, which is law, because why? It's already written. Those that give, does what? They receive it. That's law. You can't change that. Watch this. Those that give, receive. You guys also know I'm a pastor too and all that. But yeah, and that's why giving is so important. That's why tithing is so important. That's why giving of your offerings of first fruit or sacrificial or seed is so important. Because it's law. Those that give, receive. Why? They deserve it. It would be an unfair system for someone who did not give to receive, and someone who did give didn't get nothing back. What in the world? That doesn't make any sense. Right. So those that give, receive. Watch this. Those that seek or search shall find. They deserve it. That's law. They deserve it. Those that seek. Seek out the right teachers. Seek out the right mentors. Seek out the more classes. Seek out the more resources. Seek out the more assistance or whatever they need. Those who seeking it out, it says they shall find it. Whether they going up, going under, digging deep, whatever it is, getting up early, staying up late, whatever it is to try to find it, they are looking for it. And when they do find it, they deserve it. Period. So you don't get what you want, you don't get what you need, you get what you deserve. So that tells me that I got to put in the work. I got to get ready. That's what comes with the preparation. So those, again, who give, they receive. Those who seek shall find at the end of the day. And you got to ask yourself, are you willing? Are you willing to do what it takes? And then if so, you're on your way to a successful success plan. That's all I'm saying. Opportunity always passes by the unprepared. Not aware, not expecting, because if one's not prepared, opportunity, like a bus, passes right on by you. They're going to pass right by you. So you got to ask yourself, am I willing to do it? And here's the question. Are you willing to do what? Whatever it takes. That's it. The people who are successful simply answer that question to themselves. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Walking 5 miles, I'll do it. Staying up all night, I'll do it. Getting up early, I'll do it. Rain, sleet, or snow, I'll do it. Those are the people who are successful. Now, we know the good book says that God is no respecter of person. He's not. Which means he don't care how old you are, how young you are. He don't care you from the country, from the city. He don't care anything about that. He doesn't. When it comes to justice, he's blind. He don't see anybody because he operates by law. Whoever does it gets it, period. And you got to decide if you're going to be whoever. Are you going to be the whoever who gets whatever? Are you willing to live like no other so you can live like no other? Well, hey, those are my 5 elements on today. As I wrap it up, I'll get ready to talk to you guys on Thursday. So, again, the 10 elements of a success plan. We came from Joshua 1, 5 through 9. Purpose, self-confidence, enthusiasm, expertise, and preparation. We'll finish the other 5 up on this Thursday. Make sure you go to our website and subscribe so you don't miss any of the good stuff we're talking about here on PepTalk. We're definitely going to come up with a new website design and everything to get us going so we can transition this whole audience over to a whole nother platform. So, hey, I thank you for your time. I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. Make sure you invite somebody, tell somebody. I believe the world can become a better place, but it becomes a better place one person at a time. And it really takes that because I believe in order for the world to get better, people have to get better. And I believe people can get better if they're willing to make a decision and do what it takes to become better. So I leave you with this question as I leave for the day. If you could become better, should you? I don't know about you, but my answer is yes. So I look forward to you becoming so much better and seeing you on Thursday. Have a wonderful and blessed Tuesday. God bless you. Bye now.